Good morning, welcome to Getting It Done Budget Home Repairs. Today I'm working on my 2015 Kia Sorento. So what was happening is I'd be driving mostly on, if I'm on gravel or a bumpy road, I could hear like a little knocking going on like this. Just slight knocking in the front end area somewhere. I had the front struts changed. It was time anyway. This thing has like 180,000 kilometers on it. And when you change those struts, there is front suspension links that go from the strut to the stabilizer bar. I should have changed those. My mechanic said you should have changed, or you should change these at the same time, and I should have, but I didn't. And he thought they weren't too bad, but I'm still hearing that little bit of a knock in there. So that's what I did today. I ordered some front suspension links and I ordered a pair, and I'm installing them on the 2015 Kia Sorento today. I did the right hand side. I'm going to do the left hand side. It's a fairly easy job. And this is the front suspension link I was talking about that goes from your stabilizer bar to your strut. They just wear out inside of here. There's grease in here and they'll just wear out, and that's where they got a little bit of play in them. That's where you get the knocking sound. So it's not a bad job, just a nut here and a nut here to take it off. But if they're rusted on pretty good, you may want to put some penetrating fluid on there, maybe the day before, help you out. Yeah, and get the right tools for it. You'll need a wrench here, a 17mm wrench here to hold this here like this, and then take your nut off, and probably when you're tightening it up as well. I've already taken the wheel off. I'm doing the left side of the Kia Sorento now. So this is the linkage here we're talking about. So we have to undo this nut, and there's one nut down below that's hooked up to your sway bar right here. We're going to need a 17mm socket on both. I didn't put any penetrating fluid because these were recently changed. My struts were changed and the linkages had to come off. So I know they're not too bad, but you may want to spray some penetrating fluid on these bolts and nuts here. So we'll just get to it. And then for the bottom one, I can't use the air gun in there. There's not enough room. I'll be using a Johnson bar. Yes, that broke pretty good. So just to speed things up, I'm going to be using my Ryobi ratchet. And that'll come off quick. And we're going to hold this side with a 17mm wrench, if I can get it in there. There, you can use the ratchet, speed things up a little. Now the bottom's removed, just remove the top, and we'll grab the new one, put it in. So the new one will come with new locking nuts, nylon nuts, and we'll remove those nuts, of course. There's the top one. There we go, both of them are in now. And we'll put on our nuts and we'll tighten them up. I'm not sure what the torque specification is for this, but I tighten them up good. I don't overdo it, but I tighten them up good because this is suspension parts, and those are locking nuts, so they should hold good, but I just tighten them up really good. Now the new nuts on these are 19mm, so you have to have some other sockets ready to go. So that tightened up good there. I'll get it with the ratchet again in a minute because I don't know if that's tight enough. And then we'll do the top one here. That's our top one. The bottom one I'll hit with the ratchet. So actually I'm using the Johnson bar on the bottom one, but I don't go too crazy because you got a lot of leverage with the Johnson bar. I'm just making sure it's snugged up good. Now that that is done, I'll put the wheel back on and take it for a test drive. Try it out. Hopefully the sound is gone. Ball joints could be an issue too. You may want to have that checked or check them yourself. But I think I'm going to cure the problem with these stabilizer bars. The one I took off on the right side was the one that was making the noise. And it had a little bit of play on one of the knuckles there. So I'm pretty sure that's what it's going to be. And if it is, well then it was a cheap fix because I think it was around $40 Canadian for the two linkages. I'll put links to those linkages down below in the description of this video where you can get them on Amazon. and have them delivered to your door within a day or two. I hope I saved you some money. I hope this video helped you out. And thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.